The government of China's Xinjiang region is denying allegations of forced sterilizations imposed on ethnic Uyghurs. The response comes weeks after a CNN report broadcast on July 31st documenting a campaign of abuse against women from Muslim ethnic minorities in Xinjiang, a region where the authorities have been accused of putting hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs into internment camps. As our Ivan Watson reports, the Xinjiang government confirmed CNN reporting that there has been a clear recent drop in birth rates in the region.
Weeks after CNN broadcast a report on July 31st detailing a pattern of abuse against Uyghur women in Xinjiang, the Xinjiang regional government sent CNN this 6-page response. It does not challenge nor deny Chinese government statistics published by CNN, which document a recent surge in sterilization procedures and IUD implantations. Instead, the Xinjiang government confirms that the region's birth rate suddenly dropped by a third in the span of 1 year from 2017 to 2018. The government calls this a remarkable result of better enforcement of the country's family planning policies, claiming that, quote, the number of people who voluntarily choose to receive free tubal ligation and intrauterine device has largely increased. The government says in 2018, the number of newborns decreased by approximately 120,000 compared with 2017. The Xinjiang government attacked academic Adrian Zenz, who first revealed the sudden surge in sterilization procedures in Xinjiang using Chinese government statistics. The government claims all of those sterilizations were voluntary and accuses Zenz of fabricating lies. Zenz says the government is resorting to personal attacks because it cannot dispute his research. The Xinjiang government also attacked the testimony of Zumrat Dawood, an ethnic Uyghur from Xinjiang who told CNN she was forced to undergo a tubal ligation. The Xinjiang government says the sterilization procedure was voluntary, adding that she signed a consent form. But Dawood says Chinese officials threatened to confiscate her passport and revoke her Pakistani husband's visa to China if she did not submit to the sterilization procedure. Finally, the Xinjiang government confirmed CNN's report that Gulbahar Jalilova, a citizen of Kazakhstan, was detained on suspicion of aiding terrorist activities for more than 15 months before being released without explanation. The government denies Jalilova's claims she was tortured and sexually assaulted. Jalilova stands by her claims and is calling on the Chinese government to release surveillance footage revealing conditions she endured in detention, an ordeal that she says left her with sores across her body months after her release. The Xinjiang government also repeated an argument Chinese officials have used to justify the plummeting birth rate in the region. For decades, they argue, ethnic minorities such as the Uyghurs were allowed to have more children than China's Han majority under the country's strict quota system, which changed in 2016. This imbalance is now being fixed, the Xinjiang government says, as it, quote, implements the family planning policy in accordance with the law. But critics say the surge in sterilizations and IUD placements could meet a United Nations definition of genocide, which includes imposing measures intended to prevent births that target a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group, an accusation the Xinjiang government strenuously denies. Ivan Watson, CNN, Hong Kong.